Very, very funny. Very, very funny that a friend of mine, her name is Carolyn, right, is moved to a street called Carillon, and really to carry on. And the end of the word carillon is ION, and I usually like to switch the N not to look like the Z, but the Z to look like the 2. Okay, I like the S looking like the 5, and I like the Z looking like the 2. Okay, which is the 26th letter, and that's the Queen, Queen Venus. And what's funny about this is at the same time I was thinking, I says, oh my God, million, carillon, Illlion. So from the word carillon, Illon, the word carillon, okay, I end up with billion, I end up with million, I end up with trillion, I end like trillion the church, zillion the queen, million love altered current, billion Venus, billion by saying 2. So we're coming up to the trillion now, and we're always saying trillion. Trump is saying billion, and I've had a shirt that I made it the $1 billion shirt, and I put it out there a couple of years, and they just put up a video showing that Trump is talking about billions. Now, with all this talk about so much, such a high number, you can say any word. I got a billion buttons. I got a million yards of, I got a zillion, I've got a trillion. I have. When you put it to the factor, and you think to begin anything, to have any thread at all, you need the beginning. You need the shortest thread. You need, in fact, what is before thread became anything at all. That way, let's understand the same thing for money. Before you had anything at all, something about money you need that makes no sense. And that's what it's all about. Because without the cent, that makes the nickel, that makes the dime, the nickel that makes the quarter. The nickel makes the quarter, not the dime. The dime can make 50 cents and a dollar. The nickel can make the quarter, the 50 cents, and a dollar. 20 nickels to a dollar. But the first time that the dime actually meets the nickel, okay, is at a dime. But where do they meet after 25? They can't meet at 30 because if it was 30, it'd be 3 dimes or a quarter and a nickel. So the quarter and the nickel seem to go together, but you need 2.5 dimes. And when you have 2.5 dimes, you need 2 dimes and a nickel. Understanding that a dime is an X in Roman numerals and a nickel is a V. The 24th and 22nd letter equaling to 46. Minus it's 02. 24 is the cat. 26 is the dog. 02, divide them in half. 13 and 12. In cards, it's the king and the queen. In cards, let's call it big, slick, and war because it becomes the ace, which is last, and the king. Ace, king. In war becomes the 12th and the 13th card, where the king becomes a woman. And it's got the ace right up on top. Ace, king. And if I had to do it, I would look like this, right? So that's the reality of the story. With hundreds of billions and zillions and trillions all over the place, you can't have anything without any sense. And that's why in Canada they removed the cent from the market because nothing makes any sense. And when it comes to 1 and 2, those two definitely are free. 1 and 2 are free. They cost nothing. Whatever is 1 and 2 is free. The 3 will give you the nickel. Why is that? Because that's what happens with the penny. No store is going to sell anything for 0, 1, and 2. And anytime you get to 0, 1, and 2, it's back to nothing again. And all nothings equal 6. And 8 and 9, which is the high sky, 8 and 9 also equals to nothing. But when you're in the high sky, you have to pay 1 and 2 cents. You pay 1 and 2 cents. Raphael, bringing it to the closest dollar, which makes no sense. Thank you for watching this video.